Hello, it's me, Nicole with Tarot and Tea. I hope you guys are doing well. I am here to do a reading for my Geminis, my Gems. Happy birthday. It is your birthday season. So I appreciate your patience, my Mercury twins. Did you guys know that Geminis and Virgos share the same planet of Mercury, the planet of communication? So this should be a really fun reading. Let's get into it. What are the messages for my Gemini during their birthday season? This is going to be for the remainder of June. Going into July, I take forever to do my readings. I do apologize. Gemini, I have felt extremely motivated today, and I'm wondering if you guys have a lot of energy with this moon that we've been having. I believe it's in Sagittarius. It's the blue moon. What is the energy for Gemini? This card should not be in here. The Five of Pentacles was stuck. That's my sad card. I'm gonna put that back. The overall energy is to stop pushing against what is, align with it, and move on. So whatever you're putting out into your energetic realm, your manifestations, put it out there and just move on. Just move on. Just ignore that request that you already sent out to the universe. If that requires you ignoring a person that you're heavenly thinking about, do it. Say goodbye to your past though and leave that baggage behind for good, okay? So while you're aligning, after you let the universe know what you do want, you need to say goodbye to your past. And then it says, no one said this life thing was a race. It's okay to slow down. So I just got done telling you that I felt like Superwoman today. I've done a lot. My whole work day, cleaned, went to the grocery store, all the stuff. Now I'm doing the reading. But it's time to take a deep breath. So with that being said, we're just going to stop. Take a deep breath, Gemini. Even release. My Apple Watch told me to take a breath, so I had to do it. Geminis, what are your messages? There's certain things that might have recently transpired that have been struggles, but you've realized recently that they are actually lessons. It's time to practice moderation and let go of the ego. You're going to be getting a lot of attention during your birthday month, but there's that one person that you just really want to hear from, that makes your whole day better. Let go of the ego, okay? That's part of your ego and part of that expectation thing where you're expecting somebody to reach out. Practice moderation in everything that you're doing and accept any struggles that you have are just going to be lessons. Let's get a moon card. Let's get a card for Gemini from my Moonology deck. What is Gemini's message, please? So it's time to release negativity. Scorpio energies here. And then hold your vision during this moon. So yeah, it's saying it twice. To stop pushing against what is. Hold your vision of what it is that you're wanting, what you're manifesting for yourself, Gemini. And then it says you are good enough, Virgo energy. Okay, so you are good enough. It's okay to accept things that, happen as, have faith in your dreams and just keep putting out all the good things that you're wanting. okay, during this blue moon. And it's so cool because we have blue moon here, okay? So this is actually messages for you right now, Gemini. I hope you guys are watching this within your birthday season, because I feel like this is going to be for the remainder of June going into July. Okay, I decided I wanted to use my Garbage Pail Kids for you guys. Garbage Pail Kid Tarot cards. Some of you guys don't even know what that is, but back in my day, we had these cards and they were called Garbage Pail Kid cards. Sometimes they came with a piece of bubble gum or some silly little thing inside the, you would get some cards and they have names, like um these are not the same names that you guys remember. These are going to be a little different, but I'll try to tell you the names on the cards. Okay. What do we have for Gemini going into June? Overall energy, please, for Gemini. We have the King of Swords. That's actually Gemini or an Aquarius energy. This King of Swords, looks like a male figure, but it could just be um, somebody of authority, and that could be you, Gemini, okay? So we do have the King of Swords here. Does not have a name, so let's see. What else for Gemini? Ooh, the Knight of Coins, making money, and the Hanged Man. All right, spending and making money is what's going on here. No judgment, but we do have the Judgment card here. So you're trying to balance out your finances for the rest of June. You're trying to figure out if something that you're trying to make money with, if you spent too much or if it's balancing out. The Judgment card is here. That's more Scorpio energy. So I'm going to go ahead and clarify, but it has something to do with money. We do have the Two of Coins here at the bottom of the deck. About um, the Two of Coins, he's like biting off more than he can chew. Okay, so that could be something that you need to be careful. Maybe you're spending too much money, or you're actually invested in something that is going to make you money and bring you income, but it's the Two of Coins is telling me that, and the Knight of Coins is the slowest knight in the deck, so this is like not happening as fast as you need it to. Let's clarify the King of Swords for Gemini. Some of you guys are out getting some sun and taking in some scenery. Something to do with horses is here. Something about flowers. King of Swords is here for justice. Okay, we have judgment and justice, but justice is Libra energy. So somebody, you could have somebody in your energy field that's like, hey, Gemini, I think you're spending too much money and not, balancing things out. So somebody's wanting you to balance something out. And this could be something to do with your relationship as well. Why is the Knight of Coins here for Gemini? So yeah, you could be traveling. The Eight of Pentacles is here. You did save up money. You do work really hard, and you are bringing in income. So in your mind, I feel like you're trying to make something happen. In this Six of Swords, that's more, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius energy. This is energy that's, wanting to make something happen, and you're going to make something happen. You're going to be bringing in money by working really hard. Tell me more about, let's see, why is Judgment here for Gemini? The Lover's card, your card is here. So we have the Six of Pentacles, the Tower, and the Eight of Swords. So what I see here is that there's something that you're got a soulmate or you got somebody in your energy that, you're spiritually guys, you guys are guided to be together. You guys are working together on this project. So I feel like if you guys are spiritual, you know that this is something that, is happening. You're doing this because you feel like this is something that you're guided to do. The Eight of Swords is you have thought about this. You are in your head a little bit, but you know that, even if something were to happen, like a tower moment were to happen, you're still going to come out balanced. You're still going to come out, and I do feel like this has to do with a career reading more than it does. There's not a lot of emotions here, except for the Lovers card. At the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Cups. So I think that you're going to be rationalizing something that you're doing, and there might be a tower moment, but that's not always a bad thing because it ends up with the Six of Pentacles. So we have the six and we have the two, that's 8 pentacles, okay? And the 10 of Pentacles is where you want to be to financially feel stable. We do have the 9 of Cups at the bottom of the deck here. So something about something that you're working on that you feel guided to do, and you're trying not to look at, you know, somebody that's telling you this isn't going to work out. Somebody's trying to put something into your head in June, making you kind of freak out. So just expect that that could be coming towards you, or could already have happened or be happening right now for some of you Geminis, okay? All right, let's try to get some love messages for you guys. Tell me more for Gemini. Should I use a different deck? Yes. Tell me more for Gemini. What does Gemini have coming towards them in love? Somebody has a crush on you, Gemini. Somebody's watching you. This is somebody that, isn't saying anything. We have the Hangman energy at the bottom of the deck, which is usually Pisces energy, okay? Messages for Gemini in love in the month of June. Hey, we have the Death card. You have a lot of Scorpio energy in your energy. Something coming to an end that is not completely over on one side. Yeah. So regarding your love, the Four of Cups shows up here, and this is usually somebody that, is waiting to hear from somebody. You are putting it in your mind that something is over when it comes to love. You feel foolish, but no longer. Okay, so towards the end of June, you're coming out of your Gemini season. You're going to no longer feel foolish. Okay, no shade. You're not gonna, you're not gonna be upset. Like if you don't hear from somebody that you've been wanting to hear from in June, you're like, F it. Like I'm over it. Like I don't. What else for Gemini? But you're going to develop another crush on somebody if it's not the same person. I'm thinking in this is the summertime, while you're at the beach getting sun. This Page of Cups shows up, and this is water energy, so it could be a water sign, but the Page of Cups shows up whenever you develop a crush. So you're going to be getting out of your head a lot in the month of June. You're taking your Gemini birthday season to just focus on you, and yes, you're keeping yourself more secret. Like with the Moon card is here, you're not letting everybody know what you're up to. You're gonna go a little stealth. Geminis are always very interesting. You never know what they're gonna be doing. You're gonna be focusing on your pentacles, on your money. So I feel like that's what's coming towards you in the month of June, is you just kind of going ghost a little bit on people. Queen of Swords is here. This is your energy. So you're going to be taking time out for yourself, Gemini. I like it. and take a drink of my, what is this? Sparkling black cherry water. Mm. Okay. All right. We didn't use that. Let's pull a liminal spirit message for Gemini. What's Gemini's liminal spirit message? This is your element, so hopefully I can read the message for you. Well, I hate when I can't find things when I'm doing a reading. I'm so sorry. But the messages from this thing is really cool, so let me find it. Sorry, guys. I know it's in here. I just don't know where. I found it. Okay. Messages for Gemini, please, from the liminal spirits. Ooh, you have metal. So your element at this time is metal, and we have mushroom. So mushroom energy is here. So the metal. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, I found it. So when we get the metal energy, it says metals are the bones of the earth, and if you think about it, metal is more like the solidified blood. Okay, so once a metal is collected and heated up, often to a liquid state, they use it so it can be transformed into tools. So when we get these messages, sometimes it's only through the heat of the crucible that we are able to take on our best, truest form. The blood of the earth is the same as what runs in your veins. Recognize the divine within yourself. And our tongues can be as sharp as knives. So, do we seek to create a feast or to find fault and friction? Our deeds are like long reaching swords. We can choose to defend or destroy with our actions. So, with the mushroom energy, I'm feeling that, it's time to, you know, grow and use like everything that you can to, sprout, because this is showing sprouting new ideas, and to focus on yourself at this time, because you know you could get into your emotions, or with that Queen of Swords, when she comes out, she can be a little bit brutal with her tongue. So just be careful the way that you speak about things that you're emotional about. It's completely natural to be emotional, and in your feelings, especially during your birthday season, Gemini. So sometimes it's best to just bite your tongue and go within when you are feeling this way. I'm seeing if there's anything else I'm going to tell you in here. I really like this. Yeah, so that is what I have for you, Gemini. All right. Now I guess I'll go ahead and read Gemini versus all 12 zodiac signs. This is going to be the hidden secret or the hidden truth about how this person feels about you, Gemini. So this is their perspective, okay? And sometimes it could be reversed. So we're going to start with Aries. We're going to end with Pisces. And this is if you're dealing with this sign for Gemini. Starting with Aries. If you're dealing with an Aries, they want to flirt with you. They want to extend their lighthearted energy. They feel like you're releasing them though, and you're letting go. Maybe you are moving on or walking away. So they're going to be trying to flirt with you to get your attention. If you're dealing with a Taurus, the Taurus has an obsession or is addicted or infatuated with you. They have romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring with a Taurus. So there's a Taurus that's completely obsessed. If you're dealing with another Gemini, you could be in an established family or a foundation with a Gemini who you're not feeling like, or they're not feeling like you're giving them enough attention. And they are looking to get your respect. Like maybe they feel like you lost respect for them. So you could have, with another Gemini, if somebody that you live with or some issues, okay? If you're dealing with a Cancer, the Cancer is hoping that one day, maybe another time, you guys could try it again. You guys were either almost engaged to a Cancer. Um, the Cancer wanted a higher level of commitment, but they felt like you didn't. You got cold feet. Maybe you had, they just feel like you had other options, okay? Is what I'm hearing. The Leo, the Leo, the Leo, it's time to disconnect from this Leo, or they're disconnecting. They feel this whole karma energy towards you. They feel like there's consequences, cause and effect type things, or maybe there's, debts or something involved. So the Leo is kind of taking some time away at this time. If you're dealing with a Virgo, the Virgo feels like you guys are soulmates. You could have a Virgo in your life that is your soulmate, that you feel like they feel like a past life connection, or you guys both feel this. You guys have had karmic lessons, repeated patterns. Something about your relationship is deja vu. They really, really care about you, and they do feel like you guys are meant to be. If you're dealing with a Libra, the Libra, it's is setting boundaries. They think that you could be the one. You're already the romantic partner that they want, but I think that somebody in this dynamic set boundaries, and it could be you, it could be them, but they're setting boundaries at this time. If you are dealing with a Scorpio, the Scorpio might be running away, ghosting, or disappearing. There is separation, time on the horizon from your partner, time apart from your partner is on the horizon, is what it's saying. So the Scorpio could be ghosting you in the month of June, or it could be reverse. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, they want commitment, marriage. Um, they think that you guys, if you are committed to a Sagittarius, they want to heal family issues, or they're healing family issues at this time. And they're hoping that, you wait for them while they heal something that they're going through. And a Capricorn, the Capricorn wants to recapture romance. They want to, be youthful with you. You could have been went swinging with a Capricorn, like on a swing, or they like your childlike energy. They feel like you're very healing, and they do feel like you help them. You help them look at themselves. You help them get in touch with their feelings. Okay, Capricorn. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, the Aquarius has so much attraction towards you. You attract romantic love by they enjoy all their time with you. They like laying on the couch, reading books to you, buying you plants. I feel like they let you be your own person. They feel like you guys have, you know, really good intimate relationship. So this Aquarius really, really, really is attracted to you. If you're dealing with a Pisces, they're bitter. They might have said hurtful things or hurtful words. Um, Pisces is looking for a new love. I'm looking for a new a new person has stirred their romantic feelings because they're bitter. So the Pisces could be disappearing for a while from your life. But they might be back because you know how them Pisces are. They always come back eventually. So I'm going to go ahead and end this reading with a Whispers of Love card for you, Gemini. This is just advice from the universe. If you want to take it, you don't have to. I saw the I love you card here. I never see that card. See if it comes out for Gemini. So Gemini, miracles and blessings, everything has its gifts. So you could be getting a miracle or a blessing or a good gift for your birthday. Turn on your heart light, reflect on a time when you experience love. So no matter what you do and you take this time for yourself or you ignore the person that you really want, take time to reflect on a time when you experience that feeling of love so that you don't lose that feeling of love and just, get into your Queen of Swords, which Queen of Swords has no problem being single and doesn't take shit, which you shouldn't, but it is what it is and whatever you want. So, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. I love you guys. Happy birthday. I'll probably do Aquarius or Libra next. All right. Namaste. Bye.